Today I have got my LEGO City update for January 2019, and we'll just start off with the build table, which is a tad messy, but the clean space is going to be used for an upcoming video that I plan to do for my channel, which probably won't be done till February at the earliest, even though it's not that hard of a video to do. But now we'll get into the city, which you guys can see this front piece is messy with vehicles and has absolutely no buildings on it. And the reason for that is because it fits perfect with, has the perfect amount for modular buildings, as well as a line of road on this piece. So that would give me room to do modular buildings along here, which currently I only have one modular building, and that I've never had plans to put on this end of the city, so that's why this whole strip here is just empty right now. I did have my gas station on the corner, but I moved that to another part of the city. But we'll start off with the water area and fire station, which I've got the beach over here, which originally it was going to go over here on this end, but I moved that, and then we've got the extension for the water over here with a couple boats, my LEGO Creator Cruising Adventure fishing boat from 2017, and then just a couple other boats. And my new train layout is up and running for my city. We've got the passenger train on the outer loop and cargo train on the inner loop, which I think works well. And then we've kind of got my residential area. We've got my line of houses, and then ending with my LEGO store mock on the corner there. And then this area here actually gives me enough room to do 2 modular buildings or the assembly square with parking. And I'm thinking of actually going with the assembly square and the parking so that I can have my police vehicles get a little bit more parking than what they have. And you guys can see that my police station is now like back up against the wall, which I'm not a fan of that because I like to get to the inside, but I think it looks better here than being a loner at the other end of the city. So I'm okay with that. And then we've just got my Minecraft history shop and bank, as well as my little plaza area. And then my detective's office, which is mostly there because of the little train station from the passenger train set. Put that there so that the minifigs can have a reasonable, realistic way to get to the train station. And then we've just got the road, which is just made just basically to fit the track, so that the track doesn't go over the road. That's why it's curved like that. And I am still needing to run a line of road from this end of the city all the way down to where the train station is. And then back there, sorry about the poor lighting if you guys can barely see that, but we've got the custom hospital that I'm working on with the 2012 one on top, and then a lot of the spare red and white pieces that I have, which will be going into that once I get the 2018 hospital. And then way back there we've got the Crook hideout, which I think is a good spot for it, just to use up that 48 by 48 base plate, since I only didn't use a full 48 by 48 with my hospital. I'm using just the 32 by 32 size, and so I think putting the Crook hideout over there is a good use of space. And then we've just got my gas station moved up against the wall because I think it looks good in that spot. And then the corner deli just fit perfectly on that corner. And so that pretty much covers the building placements for the city itself. And now I want to focus on the other corner of the city in a little bit more detail, because there's a little bit that you guys actually can't see. But I've put in a train tunnel that actually works with both of my trains, my 2014 cargo train and 2018 passenger trains. I would run them, but you guys can see that the track is just coated with vehicles. And so I'm unable to run that right now. But hope to have that cleared off and might run the one of the trains, probably the passenger train, for the next update. But we'll just focus with the train tunnel and what I did. I just made this out of wood and just took some paper and stuff that I printed off the internet just to cover it so it wouldn't be solid wood. And you guys can see I put the Lake Lodge, Mountain Hut, and Treehouse Adventures set up here. Originally, I only wanted to do a Lake Lodge and a little bit of a lake, but I thought I'll make it big enough to put the Mountain Hut, since that's kind of a log cabin too. So I put that in there, and then took the little rock climbing thing, or build from the Outdoor Adventures People Pack, and put that to close off one of the giant holes in the mountain. So that's what I did with that. And then we've just got some just 2x4 bricks along the outside, just to make it a little bit more realistic. I didn't actually put those, but I'm keeping them in that spot. And down at the bottom, we've got a little simulated waterfall that leads into a lake. Another lake with some green around it. Don't have any trees down there. Partly because they just fall over, get detached from the plates when I put them down there. And it's a tight fit through here because this couch here that you guys can see, it should be a couple inches ahead, but I haven't gotten around to moving it yet. But hope to do that soon so that I can get back here comfortably and work on stuff back here too. But that's pretty much it for the top part of the tunnel. And now just to cover the inside, which isn't much, which I've just got the small crook hideout that I made out of custom parts. And then we got the moose from the Lake Lodge, which I found the head, knew where the body was, but I'd lost the head. And then I just went searching in my two big drawers of parts, which are not organized, and found the headpiece. So I put the moose back into the city, into my forest area. And then back there we've got just the 32 by 32 green plate that I had connected to my park, but I moved it because it was more of a wilderness plate, so I put it back over here in this area. And it's kind of just a wide circle of my things because I had a limited amount of space for my forest area and had to accommodate a switcher, well, two switchers on this area, and a good chunk of track for this area of the city. And I also wanted a little bit more than just a curve, sorry about my finger there, a little bit more than just the standard type of track layout that you get from Lego. So I used what I had and was able to get a little bit of a curve off that, which is what I've wanted for my Lego layout, for my train layout, for a long time. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on my very lengthy January 2019 Lego City update in the comments section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.